The two major strategies for running a highly converting Facebook advert is the CBO and the ABO ad strategy. All right. The CBO is the campaign budget optimization, and the ABO is the ad set budget optimization. For the ad set budget optimization, you are in total control of how much you want to spend on the ad and how you want the money to flow on each of the ad sets. All right, that is for the ad set budget optimization. You select your budget at the ad set level. You totally control all the amount you spend. But for the CBO, which is the campaign budget optimization, Facebook is in total control of how much you spend. Facebook will determine the amount they spend on each of your ad sets based on performance. All right. So at the CBO level, at the CBO, you're optimizing at the campaign level, but for the ABO, you're optimizing at the ad set level. Now, I'm going to show you quickly. If you don't understand any of this, I'm going to show you what I'm trying to say here. Now, this is the Facebook advert structure. It has three structures or three levels: the campaign level, the ad set level, and the ad level. The campaign level is where you select the objective of your advert. Do you want to make a sale by optimizing for conversion, for purchase? Do you want to drive traffic to your website? Are you going for engagement? Are you going for WhatsApp messages or Instagram DM? It depends on what you want to do. Do you want to send people to your app to install, or for video views? You select that at the campaign level. At the ad set level is where you do your detailed targeting. You input the amount you want to spend. That is your ad budget. Okay. Then you target by location, age, gender, and stuff like that. And then you select the places where you want your advert to be displayed or to display. All right. That is the ad set level. The ad level is the one people see when they see your adverts. People do not see all of this. They only see the ad. That is your copy, the links, the images, the videos, the graphics, your creative, whatever it is. That is what people see. That is the ad level. Okay. So one campaign can have two ad sets or more than two ad sets. One campaign can have multiple ad sets, and each ad set will have multiple ads. Okay. You can have one campaign running, you have two ad sets, and then each of the ad sets can have two ads under it or more. So under one campaign, you have two ad set one here, ad set two. Under ad set one, you have ad one, ad two. Under ad set two, you have ad one, ad two. So one campaign, two ad sets, two ads under each ad set. Your ad is set up properly. All right. You can also decide to have more than that. One campaign, two ad sets. That is one campaign, ad set one, ad set two. Under ad set one, you have ad one, ad two, ad three. Under this one, the same thing, ad one, ad two, ad three. So you can see that your campaign can either have two ad sets and two ads under each ad set, or two ad sets and three ads under each ad set. It's completely up to you to decide on how you want this advert to be structured. Okay, but it is always better that you give your ad the best chance to give you the best results. The more chances you give your ad to give you the best result, the more happy you are going to be with the results you get, so that you can kill the ones that are performing and continue with the ones that you can kill the ones that are not performing. The ones that are not performing, you can kill them and continue with the ones that are performing. All right, I'm going to show you this as we jump into the ad structures properly. Hi, my name is Courage. You're welcome to my channel. Okay, I'll ask you to please give this video a thumbs up. Just like this video so that more people, get to see this video and enjoy it. The more like this video gets, the more people are going to see it on YouTube, right? And if you are new to this channel and you'd like to see more content like this, please consider subscribing and smash that bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post amazing videos just like this one. Now, guys, without wasting time, let's go into the Ads Manager. Let me show you how to set this up so that you can start doing it for your own business too. Now we are here at the Ads Manager. This is a clean Ads Manager. This is a new Ads Manager that I created this one a long time ago, just for this video, for YouTube tutorials like this, helping you through your ads and helping you make better adverts so that your business can get more sales and you grow and make money, right? So you click on create. Once you click on create, you come here. Because we want to make a sale, want to sell stuff, we select the conversion objective. Now it depends on you. If you're a small business that does not have a website that you send people to, or maybe you have just Instagram profile, or you just want to, drive people to your WhatsApp to close them there. You can use the messages option here, the message objective, and then select WhatsApp at the ad set level. But because we want to make a sale here, we're using conversion. And for conversion, you must have a website or a landing page where you send people to. So we select conversion and we come down. We drop down this icon here. So we're going to name our campaign. Call it test ad. We name our ad set test ad 1. We name our ad also test ad 1. You can continue. Okay. Now this is the campaign level, right? This is the campaign level of the ad. Campaign level, you said it's 3 levels: campaign level, ad set level, ad level. You can see it here: campaign level, ad set level, ad level. Here, campaign level, ad set level, ad level. So we are still at campaign level. So if you want to go for CBO, you just come down here and turn it on. But for now, we are going for ABO. So we move to the ad set level here. This is the ad set level. Campaign, ad set, ad. The second one, the middle one, is the ad set. We click on it so that it will open up the ad set interface. Now this is the ad set interface. Your conversion event location is website, because you are sending traffic to either your website, a landing page, or wherever. It has to be a website or a landing page. Just a landing page is a website, just a 1 page or 2 pages website, right? So for your conversion event, you're optimizing for purchase. You're optimizing for purchase, okay? So you come down here and select purchase. So I've selected purchase, all right? Then we come down. Once you have optimized for purchase, that's your conversion purchase, right? You come down here and you do your budget. How much do you want to spend per day on this advert? At this ad set level, how much do you want to spend per day? Okay, so you can decide to spend $20 per day, $10 per day, $15, $30. It all depends on you, on what you can afford, right? Because you're going to have multiple ad sets. So if you're going to have, say, for instance, if you want to have 3 ad sets, it means that this ad set is going to spend $20. The second ad set, $20. The third ad set, $20. So at the end of each day, you are spending $60 on one campaign. All right. So once you have selected your budget here, you can select the time where you want the advert to start. It can start today, but at what time today do you want it to start? Right. You can select it here if you want to. That is if you want to, right? I do not do this. I just let it go, right? I just let it go. Yeah, you can select the day you want the advert to kick off and then put your time here, right? I just leave this the way it is. If you look here, you see that our potential reach is over 34 million people. Okay. Ideally, I always want my potential reach to be less than 10 million people, to be from 10 million downwards. I don't want anything that is just so wide and stuff. Okay. So when you come, now this is your location. This is your location. All right. You can target based on location. Do you want to target people in Nigeria, everybody in Nigeria, or do you want to target people in Lagos, in Abuja, in Port Harcourt? It is your choice. You simply click on this edit button here. Then you can remove this Nigeria and impute. You can just take Nigeria off. Okay. And then put the location of your choice. You can say Lagos. It depends on your country. Whichever country you are, you can do all of these. You can select Lagos, and then the advert is going to show to people in Lagos. And as you can see here, our potential reach has come down from 30-something million people to 9.2 million people, which is perfect. And then you can see this, our audience size is said it is defined. Our audience size is defined. Then for age, you have to know the age bracket of the audience you wish to target. Oh, all right. Then, of course, if your product is gender specific, if your product is for either male, or from female, you have to indicate here by clicking edit and selecting which of the genders you want to target. All right. Then you can come to detailed targeting and then select the audience, the exact audience you wish to target. Okay. The exact audience you wish to target. And because we don't want this advert we don't want to have a large audience here, a large number of people. we want to keep it just below 10 million, you can always, if your audience here is too large, you can always uncheck this detailed targeting expansion. Once you uncheck it, it is going to reduce your audience size. Okay, once you uncheck it, it is going to reduce your audience size. That is if the audience here was too large. Okay, so we'll just let it be. So we are done with this. Because we're going to create multiple ad sets, we can leave this one open. People do it. People can just say, okay, I'm not doing any detailed targeting. Let me leave it broad and see what happens. But you need to know, who am I targeting here? What is their age bracket? You leave this one. You can leave this one 18 to 65 plus. Then you come here at detailed targeting. For instance, if you are selling things in the fitness space, you can just do fitness. If you don't find anything fitness here that fits into your, you can use physical exercises, right? You can use physical exercises. Physical exercise here, interest. So we have just one interest here. Okay, we have just one interest here. This interest is targeting people who are between the ages of from 18 upwards and all genders. All right, because because probably the product is for all genders, both male and female. So we come down here for the audience placement. I use manual. I love to use manual. Please. All right. So for the devices, you can select either you want your advert to you can select if you want your advert to be shown on mobile and desktop, or just on mobile alone. You have the option to come here and select if you want your advert to be shown on mobile and desktop, right? I love to leave my advert just on mobile alone. I uncheck desktop, but it's your choice. You can decide on what you want to do, right? And so since we are testing to find out our best performing adverts, we come here, I uncheck Messenger, I uncheck everything. I just leave it on Facebook only. Let my adverts be shown only on Facebook. I want my advert to be shown only on Facebook. So we have this one, which is manual placement. It is showing on Facebook, on everywhere on Facebook. The advert is showing. All right. And so, of course, we have optimized for conversions here. So we leave it. So we have done, our job here is done. Next is to move to the ad level. Here. This is where we create the thing people see, the creative, which is either the image, videos, graphics, and so on, right? The links, the text, and everything. So once you are here, you select the page. You select the page where you want your advert to run to. You select the page, or that is your exact page that you want the advert to be shown. Right? So this is my Facebook page, Courage Ngele here. And then you create ad. It's already at create ad. You can select existing post if you want. You can use existing post, but it's always good to create ad because we are running a campaign. We are running a purchase optimized advert. All right, we are running a purchase optimized advert as conversion. So we are going to use a single image or video. So we come down, we add media, click on add media here. So if you're using an image, you can add image. If you're using a video, you can click on add video. All right, you can click on add video. If your video is already here, you pick it. If your video is not here, you click on upload here. And then you can you can pick a video from your computer. All right, so I'm just going to use this one here as an example. Click on next. Done here. So you can see it's filled up. It's filled now. All this is our adverts and the different places they are going to be shown. In the search, in article, in stream, stories and reels. These are the places: newsfeed here, Facebook Marketplace, Facebook video feeds, and so on. All right. Now we need to do the next thing, which is to put our primary text. But before you do your primary text, you can decide to use a thumbnail. The thumbnail helps your advert to be more catchy and more attractive to the audience, to people who are going to see your adverts. All right. So for you to have a thumbnail, you come here, you click on here, you see this place, edit media, you drop it down, click on edit video. Then you come down here to thumbnail. All right. Manual. So you can select at any point of the video that you want to use as a thumbnail. If you want this area of the video to be the thumbnail, it is changing. If you want this one to be the thumbnail, it is changing. If you don't want any of them to be the thumbnail, you can upload from your computer screen, from your computer, from your desktop, from anywhere. You can upload any thumbnail of choice. All right? You can upload any thumbnail of choice. For instance, if you're using something like this, you can say continue. All right? Continue, then you click on save. So it is going to change the thumbnail completely on all the ads. You can see it now. All the ads, the thumbnail for all the adverts has changed completely. The thumbnail for all the adverts has changed. Now it is more attractive. It is more compelling. It is now more attractive. People would want to engage with this advert. Do you understand? You get me, right? Do you get me? So yeah, we have now changed the thumbnail. We now move to inputting our primary text, because the primary text needs to be here. This advert still looks empty. So we come here. I'm just giving you an example. You put in your primary text. We're just using an example here. Learn how to create Instagram sponsored ads and generate more sales for your business. All right, that's exactly what people are going to see here. You can see it here at the top here. So if you observe keenly here, you will see that the bottom here, it's empty. Nothing is here. So we are now going to impute our heading and then the website link. So you come here, the heading. All right, you come here, heading, you can see gain access to the course now, right? Ideally, once you put gain access to the course now, the heading is supposed to show here. It is not showing here because we have not imputed the website URL where you want to drive people to go and purchase your course. All right? We have not included the website URL where you want to drive people to go and purchase your course. Okay? So what do? You go up here and you input the URL. All right? You input the URL. For instance, for my business, is a wine business. I can say winehousennigeria.com. If that was the URL ideally, I'm just giving an instance. These things are just examples, right? Examples. So take note, they are examples, not real-time stuff. So once you come down, you will see that our headline is now here already. Gain access to the course now. This is the website here. This is the ad. That's how it's going to show on all the ads. That is exactly how it is going to show on all the ads. Now we are good to go. Okay? We are good to go. Our advert is set up and ready to fire. Ready to fire. All right. You're going to get this that your pixel is not active if your pixel has not received any purchase event in, I think, in the last 7 days or so. In about 7 days, if your pixel has not received any purchase event, you're going to get this pixel is not active. So you need to actually get purchase event. In that way, the pixel will turn green. All right. So once you have done this, you come here at this ad set level, at this ad level rather. Here, you click on these 3 dots action menu, right? Click on quickly duplicate. Quickly duplicate. We are still here. Do you understand? This is going to be the second ad under the ad set. Second ad. The same stuff here. Okay? The same stuff here. So we are going to try and use a different, what we now want to do is I want to use a different thumbnail or a different stuff. We used video. Now I want to use an image, not a video this time. Okay? We used video before. Now I want to use an image. I want to use an image because I already used video. So we come here. Edit media. Change this. Now you can use a different video. All right? I mean, you can have 2 videos. You can use a different video. All right? You can say, okay, for instance, if this is the same video, if this is video for the stuff, we use this video. Is a different video to sell the same product. You must have already created all your videos. You must have already created all your videos. If you don't want to use a video, fine. You change it from video to image. You can say cancel here. All right? Media, you can just click on remove all, delete here. So you have deleted all the media. You now say, let me use image, add image. Okay? And you now look for an image that is selling the same course. Image that you're going to use to sell the same course. If you don't have any of your image here preloaded, you upload from your desktop. So I'm just giving an example. I don't think I have any image here. Do I have any image here? Okay, none. I don't have any image here. So I'm just going to use any image just to show you as an example, right? I'm just giving an example. So you open. If this was the created image for the advert, you click on this. Then next. Now we have used the first ad. For the first ad, we used a video. The second ad, we are using an image. Here, there are so many images. There's one image, but it's showing in multiple locations, just like the video did. All right. You know that before you do this, you must have created the images and the videos that you want to use for this advert. Okay. You must have created everything. And once you have done this, now this image is giving us issues because we selected, since we selected, this image is not going to show in some places like the in-stream and the video areas of Facebook because it is not a video, right? It is not a video. So for the Facebook newsfeed, it said unable to get image. This image is being deleted or unable to process. So you need to use a better image. This image is too broad and too big, and it does not fit into the described size of Facebook images. I'm just giving you an example. So once you have done this ad set level, once you have done this ad level, what you have achieved now is that you now have one campaign, one ad set, and 2 ads. Okay, you now have one campaign, one ad set, and 2 ads. 2 ads in the sense that the first ad 1 here has a video, ad 2 has an image, because you're going to test and see which one is performing the best result for you. Is it ad 1 or ad 2? All right. under the same ad set. Now we are done with this. We are done with the ad level. We are done with the campaign, not the campaign, but the ad level. We have 2 ads under the first ad set. So we come to this is ad 1 here. So what you have to do for the second ad that you just used image is to come here and name it so that you know which one it is. Image. Right? So that's it. Image. So test ad 1 image. This one, you come to this test ad 1 too, which is the other ad that we use video. Test ad 1. Video. So you have the test ad 1, which is video. This one that is showing now, which is video, right? The first one we did. Then we have the test ad 2, or we have the test ad 1 again, because it's the same test ad, which is image. So we are trying to know whether the video or among the video and the image, which one is going to give us the best result. We are trying to find out. So we have done one campaign, one ad set, one campaign, one ad set, and 2 ads. Okay. So the next thing we need to do is we come back here. We come to this ad set level here. This action, quickly duplicate. All right. We quickly duplicate. The same thing we did at the ad level. We are now doing it at the ad set level. We are now doing it at the ad set level. All right. So this is it now. This is the first one we did. This is the first one we did. Ad set 1. Ad set 1. Video, image. All right. Now, ad set 2 that we just duplicated. We now come here. Call it ad set 2. That's test ad 2. This one is test ad 1. First ad set. Second ad set is test ad 2. The copy. This is the copy. All right. Or you can name it. This test ad 1. What our target was in this test ad 1, we used physical exercise as our target example, as an example, right? So we name it physical exercise. Exercises. So we are able to know which interest is giving us the best results. Test ad 2, we are going to be trying targeting a new interest. So we come down here. The same budget, the same everything. Lagos. We are now going to change this age bracket here to be probably anything from maybe 20 to 45. All right. All genders. Then interest, we're not going to be using this physical exercise. We are going to change it to wellness or yes, fitness and wellness. Physical fitness. Our first one was physical exercise. This one has to be physical fitness, or we can still come down. This is fitness and wellness. We select fitness and wellness. All right, fitness and wellness. So we go up here and rename it test ad 2, fitness and wellness. still the same, everything. We just used a different interest option. So what we now have is one campaign. Test ad is the name of the campaign, test ad. Then test ad one, the test ad, ad one, the ad set one is physical fitness or physical exercise. It has two ad sets, one ad set and two ads under each ad set. So this campaign has ad set one. This ad set one has two ads, okay? And then ad set two here. This ad set two has two ads, just like you can see here. Ad set one under the campaign, ad set one. This ad set one has two ads, 1, 2. Ad set two. This ad set two has two ads, 1, 2. Okay. So in our case, the ad set one, this ad set one is physical exercise. This ad set two is fitness and wellness. They both have these two ads, the same creative and everything. Now we want to know, when we set up this ad and run it for 72 hours, for 5 days, as the case may be, we want to know which of these ad sets is giving us the best results. Is it the fitness? Is it the physical exercises or the fitness and wellness? Then under the one giving us best results, which of the ad is bringing the best results under each ad set? Is it the video or the image? Do you understand? Is it the video or the image? Which one is giving us the best results? First, under the campaign, which ad set is giving the best results? Then under this ad set that's giving the best results, which ad is causing that result? Which ad? Is it are people buying more because of the video or because of the image, the graphics? All right. That is the essence of having this campaign, two ad sets, and under each of these two ad sets, we have two ads each. All right. So we come back here. You can decide to go for 3 campaigns and have more ad sets. If you want, sorry, not 3 campaigns, 3 ad sets and have more ads. So in that case, you still come here at this ad set, you click on this dot, all right, and then you duplicate too. You duplicate. Simple as that. Now, for you to get the best result, if you are running on a low budget, if you don't have a high budget to spend, when you come at this ad set level, at this placement, you have to uncheck everything and leave it only at newsfeed. But since we are still testing, okay, you can just create another ad set and do that. So in the next ad set, like, you can just create another ad set like here, duplicate. Boom, we have our third ad set. We have our third ad set. We have our third ad set. This is the main ad set, the first one. This is the one we just duplicated now. Physical exercise is copy. This is the fitness, and so this one now, we come here. It's already here. Okay, so you go up. For the physical exercise, say newsfeed, call it NF or newsfeed only. Newsfeed only. All right. So you come down here. You leave the targeting and everything the same way it is. You just want to test and see which one is giving you the best result. So you come down here and you uncheck every other thing because you want the advert to show only on Facebook newsfeed. You uncheck. So now your advert is going to be shown only on Facebook newsfeed. All right, only on Facebook newsfeed. And then you have a potential of reaching 6.4 million people. All right. So you have done that for the ad set that has physical exercise. Then you go and do that for the ad set that has fitness and wellness. All right, you come here, you click on duplicate. Just follow this lead, you understand it. Just take your time, watch this video, you're going to understand everything better. All right, I've duplicated it now, so we come up to rename it. Always rename it so that you can easily identify it. Right, newsfeed only, newsfeed only. Right, so you come down again, you uncheck all of this. You uncheck all of this. Boom, we are good to go. Now what we now have is, we have how many ad sets? We have 4 ad sets under one campaign. We have 4 ad sets under one campaign and 2 ads under each ad set. In this example here, we had one campaign. Under one campaign, we had 2 ad sets and 2 ads under each ad set. But in our own, now that we just did, we have one campaign, we have 4 ad sets. Ad set 1 is a physical exercises, right? Ad set 1 was physical exercises, okay? And then our placement was on everywhere on Facebook. Everywhere on Facebook was our placement. Ad set 2 is not physical exercises. Ad set 2 is fitness and wellness. Fitness and wellness. That's ad set 2. And everywhere was the placement. The placement was everywhere on Facebook. Now, our ad set 3. Ad set 3 is physical exercises, just like ad set 1. But our placement is not everywhere on Facebook. Our placement is just on newsfeed only. Just on newsfeed only. With the same ad, with the same image and video. Then ad set 4, we are using fitness and wellness, but the display is just on newsfeed only. So we now have 4 different ad sets under one campaign. Then under each ad set, we have 2 ads. Under each of the ad sets, we have 2 ads. This is the campaign. This is the first ad set 1 here. This is the second ad set 2. This is the third ad set 3. The fourth ad set 4. Okay, so all the ad set has been set up. Everything has been set up to go. We are good to go. The next thing you do is to hit on publish. Hit on publish. All right. If you don't want to publish, you just come here, you close it here. Okay. Once you hit on publish, you wait for Facebook to approve. Now, you have to be patient and wait for 72 hours at least. But ideally, I love waiting for longer. I love waiting for longer. 5-7 days if you are spending a lot of money. But if your budget is not so high, 2 weeks for the ad to be fully optimized. But usually, if you are testing 5-7 days, you'll be able to know which advert is performing better and which one is just taking your money for vanishing, so that you can stop the ones that are not performing and continue with the ones that are giving you the best results. Okay, so just click here, just close. All right, so we are here now. So you can now say review and publish. All right, you can come here and then you review and publish. Now, like I said, we have 4 ad sets. Each of these ad sets is spending $20 every day. So at the end of the day, we are spending $80. So this is each of the ad sets here. All of them are the same campaign. Okay. Test ad, physical exercises, has 2 ads under it. This one is for newsfeed only. Fitness and wellness has 2 ads under it. This one is fitness and wellness for newsfeed only. All right. For newsfeed only. So that we're able to, know which of our adverts is giving us the best results. When we publish and the adverts start running, you are going to see all your results lined up here. All your results are going to be lined up here. All your results are going to be lined up. You can see the results, the reach, the impression, the cost per result, amount spent, everything is going to be here. Everything is going to be here. So that once you come here and then you begin to compare which one is giving me the best result and which one is just spoiling or wasting my money, so that you can easily turn off any one that is not performing at its best. All right. Then when it is time to retarget, when it is time to create your custom audiences and retarget, that is when you now use the campaign budget optimization. That's when you now use the CBO and you allow Facebook to handle the spreading or the allocation of the budget, allocation of how much they want to spend on each ad set. That is when you want to retarget. But for this very ad, you are using ABO. You have multiple ad sets. We have 4 ad sets under this campaign. They are all under the same campaign. We have 4 ad sets. Under each of these ad sets, we have 2 ads. Okay. Once you click on it, you are going to see it. So you have 2 ads. All right. So you come here. You need to download the Facebook Ads Manager. All right. Go to your App Store or Play Store. Download the Facebook Ads Manager. You are going to be using this Ads Manager to monitor your advert and how it is performing on your phone. If you don't have the time to always be on your laptop, you need the Ads Manager on the go. You can always have it on your phone to monitor your advert and see how it is performing. All right. So go on your App Store now or Play Store. This is how the Facebook Ads Manager looks like. Download it and install it. Fill up your details there. You can just log in to the Ads Manager with your Facebook account, your Facebook profile, and then you'll be able to monitor your adverts from there and see how your advert is performing from time to time. You can stop adverts there. You can start adverts on the Ads Manager. It is easy like that. All right. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. If you have any question, please ask in the comments below. I'll be there. I'll answer or attend to all your questions. Please, if you know anyone who's going to find this video helpful, share to them. All right. So always test. The best way to make more sales is to always test. The more you test, the better results you get. If you don't test, you will not know which one is performing well. Don't just create one campaign, one ad set, one ad. It's like you are playing. All right. One campaign, 2 ad sets, 2 ads under each ad set. Or one campaign, multiple ad sets like we just did now. We had 4 ad sets, and under each ad set, we had 2 ads. We had 2 ads each. All right. So we now have 12 stuff going on for us. 12 stuff. That's 13 completely if you add the campaign. Always remember to hit the publish button here. Review and publish. Once you publish it, you now wait for Facebook to approve you. Once they approve you, you move. All right. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.